In this modern age, with all the new technology, changes in how money works and how people live, the idea of retirement has taken on a new look. Unlike the generations before us, our generation has its own special challenges that make the usual way of retiring more difficult. These challenges come from many different reasons, like people living longer and not always having enough money saved. As we try to figure out and handle these challenges, it's important to ask why many of us in our generation can't retire as easily as we'd hope. But before that, let's enhance your financial knowledge and join the ride on the Richest Roadmap channel. If you're ready to improve your budgeting skills, set financial goals, and work towards financial freedom, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to leave a comment, ask a question, or offer a suggestion about our videos, because we genuinely enjoy interacting with you. And now, let's get back to the topic. Why can't we retire? Point 1. Increasing life expectancy. Across the globe, people are living longer due to advancements in medicine. Since 1900, the average lifespan has doubled, and this trend continues. Currently, the typical lifespan is around 72 years. This is undeniably impressive. As with many positive things, there are downsides. In this situation, a larger portion of the global population has reached retirement age. This strains social security systems, putting pressure on them to provide adequate care. As a result, these systems might struggle to support everyone effectively. Point 2. Decreasing fertility rates. Simplifying the issue, people are having fewer children. Although the world population is growing, this varies by region. Birth rates are dropping in wealthier countries, leading to an aging population. In countries like the USA and the UK, there's an uneven ratio of workers to retirees. This imbalance is also observed in France, Germany, and Japan. These ratios are moving toward a 1-to-1 balance, where one working individual supports each retired person. Over time, this trend could spread globally. China's population is predicted to peak and then decline soon, while India might see a similar peak around the middle of the century. Point 3. Strain on pension systems worldwide. When we combine the first 2 points, a clear outcome emerges. More elderly individuals and fewer young ones lead to 2 potential scenarios. 1. Higher taxes, which is generally unpopular. 2. An inability to adequately support the aging population. While taxes might rise, the latter scenario seems likely for government retirement plans worldwide. It's a matter of when, not if. In the USA, estimates suggest the pension system might collapse by 2037. Point 4. Soaring cost of living. If pensions are unreliable, it's wise to save and prepare for retirement independently. This is a good strategy, though not without challenges, especially for millennials. The main culprit is the rising cost of living. Expenses for housing, transportation, food, and even essential technology are consistently going up. A Deloitte study indicates that the average net worth of millennials is 34% lower compared to individuals of the same age 25 years ago. Consequently, saving for retirement poses greater difficulties for millennials than for previous generations. Signs point to this trend continuing, making matters tougher for Generation Z. Point 5. Millennials' limited investments. With smaller savings, millennials also have less to invest, potentially leading to reduced financial security later in life. In fact, Millennials have about half the invested assets that baby boomers had at their age. While investing might be more challenging nowadays, gaining knowledge on the subject can make a notable difference. Point 6. Impact of college debt. College debt is contributing to the increasing cost of living. Millennials are highly educated, but also burdened with substantial student loans. While this varies by country and is not an issue in places like Finland and Denmark where college is free, in the USA, the average student graduates with around $30,000 in student loan debt. Some even have more. Spending a significant portion of one's working years repaying loans makes it difficult to invest for the future. However, there's an alternative: opting out of college. This might not be suitable for everyone, especially for professions requiring degrees like doctors or lawyers. Yet, for many other career paths, degrees are becoming less crucial. Considering alternative education like micro-credentials, on-the-job training, or a combination. Point 7. Short-term approach of governments. Government's short-term planning adds to the issue. Retirement plans are often underfunded due to governments focusing on immediate concerns of current retirees instead of preparing for those retiring decades later. Part of this is due to the complexities of long-term solutions and the unpopularity of measures like higher taxes. Additionally, politicians aren't typically rewarded for solving problems that won't yield results for years. Point 8. Fallout from the 2008 financial crisis. Though over a decade ago, the consequences of the 2008 financial crisis persist. The tax system remains strained due to directing revenues toward recovery, unemployment, and insufficient pension provisions. Lower interest rates in the past decade mean lower investment returns and more challenges for retirement funds. The aftermath of the crisis continues to impact our financial landscape. Point 9. Exacerbation by the pandemic. The pandemic has worsened these issues, making the situation more critical. The recovery process will be lengthy, meaning problems from the financial crisis are likely to re-emerge. Governments are prioritizing business support, unemployment aid, and healthcare, relegating pensions to a lower priority in the foreseeable future. Point 10. Mishandling of retirement funds. The financial crisis also led to mismanagement of retirement funds. Pension managers pursue riskier investments for potentially higher returns due to lower interest rates. While this approach can yield positive results, it also carries the risk of significant losses, further impacting pension funds negatively. Point 11. Wage stagnation. Another lingering effect of the financial crisis is wage stagnation. While the cost of living keeps rising, wages haven't kept up with inflation. Adjusted for inflation, millennials earn about 20% less than young adults from a generation ago. To address this, relying solely on your employer's wages might not be sufficient. More people are taking on side jobs to supplement their income. This can help break free from wages that don't match inflation. Earning extra on the side can provide additional funds for investing. Plus, if your side endeavor becomes a successful full-time venture, that's even better. Point 12. Increasing difficulty of medical expenses. Taking care of your health becomes more crucial as you age. Unless you're in a country with excellent free public health care, covering medical costs gets tougher as medical insurance expenses rise. Without other income sources like private pensions or investments, you might need to extend your working years to manage these higher insurance premiums. Point 13. Governments raising retirement age. Governments with aging populations and strained tax systems are contemplating raising the retirement age instead of increasing taxes. This implies retirement ages are likely to go up gradually. For recent graduates, retirement might not come until around age 75. Point 14. Lower home ownership rates. Unlike earlier generations, Millennials and Gen Zers are less likely to own homes due to elevated living costs, stagnant wages, and higher housing prices. This results in reduced home ownership among young adults. Many might find themselves renting well into their senior years. This underscores the need for extra income sources. Point 15. Elevated life expectations. Millennials have been raised with high life expectations, seeking meaningful experiences. Many of these experiences come with a cost, and once you've become accustomed to them, maintaining a fulfilling life in your 60s and beyond requires financial preparation. Prioritize spending on things that genuinely enrich your life, and be cautious of unnecessary expenses. Considering investment for the future becomes even more important. There you have it, the 15 points that shed light on the complexity surrounding our generation's ability to retire. By examining these factors, it becomes clear that the conventional path to retirement has been reshaped by a confluence of circumstances. Thanks for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit from it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, Rich's Roadmap, for more valuable insights and financial advice. Keep taking charge of your finances. And remember, the road to riches is just beginning. See you in the next video.